Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'll be showing you how I customize some of my dolls while reading from one of my favorite subreddits, Off My Chest. So, as you can probably notice, I've been reading a lot from Reddit, and the reason for that is I really enjoy sharing my thoughts and opinions on some topics. But if you're in case you're one of the few people who is waiting for the next update on American Girl Doll Horror Stories, don't worry, I'm still planning on continuing that. It's just that I really want to get all of these fixing up videos out of the way. Okay, and also I really would just want to relax, and I find it really relaxing to read from from reading from Reddit. So that's what I'm doing. And but don't worry, next week I really plan on continuing doing the American Girl Doll Horror Stories. So if you're waiting for that, you can stay tuned next week. But for today, we're going to be reading from Reddit, and this is going to be from Off My Chest. So let's start because here in Off My Chest, things are very juicy, and I'm really happy that we have this subreddit. Okay, so let's start with this first one. This is titled, My Husband Was Arrested This Morning. My husband, 40 male, of over 15 years, was arrested this morning. On Saturday morning, I, 39 female, found a messaging app blowing up his phone with notifications. This app, I later found out, does not track your IP address or location and is doubly encrypted. When I looked into this app, I found my husband chatting with a man named John and CP. Okay, I cannot say that for fear of being flagged, but it's very shocking, and I'm just going to write it on the screen. It's not something that you should take lightly. Okay, but anyway, in shock, I took pictures of it and immediately ran to the police station to report it. I had to pretend the rest of the weekend like everything was fine until an investigator could be assigned and contact me on Monday. When he did, I went over the whole thing again from beginning to end. He told me how I had sent to the crime desk. He told me what I had sent to the crime desk was worthy of at least a state charge. He was taken into custody at about 10:30 this morning and asked me later, reporting that he had no idea what this hold was for as they hadn't told him anything. Eventually, the investigator called me and told me that there was more apps that he had been using and was also apparently cheating on me with men. Oh my gosh. He and I have been together since we were 18 and 19. We had 3 kids, 16 male, 11 male, and 6 female, and I'm taking a few days off work to get my ducks in a row, and I'll find out tomorrow morning if this is going to be a state charge or a federal charge. I don't think he knows that I was the person who started this whole thing. If he is kept in jail, I'm going to go visit him this week and tell him it was me. I'm a little scared about the future, but I'm lucky enough to have good support. Thank you to everyone who responded. I really appreciate the input as I'm completely uncharted territory here. I will definitely keep that information to myself until it comes out in the discovery. Okay, so this is a very sensitive topic. Okay, so this is really the worst situation to be in. Yeah, okay, so there's many layers to this. First of all, the OP is female and she has a husband who is male, okay? And her husband was not only caught because of, CP, okay, again, I cannot say that word for fear of being flagged, but you know what I mean by that, okay? But also, he's dealing with underage men, okay, boys, okay. So there's two layers to this. One, maybe her husband is either bisexual or even gay, and then disgustingly, he is interested in minors. Okay, so I think, well, first of all, kudos to this woman, to this OP, for doing the right thing. Because I believe if this was someone else, okay, probably a majority of people would keep this to themselves. So either they're going to like deny it, they're not going to accept it for fear of repercussions, and also because there's going to be stigma. Definitely, if this comes out, very sure the people in their neighborhood, their relatives, the school where their children are in, they're going to be gossiping, and they're going to have like a field day gossiping about this family. And of course, nobody wants that. But what I'm really concerned about is because they have like children. So 16 male, 11 male, and 6 female. So I'm really, really concerned that these people, these kids might have experienced some abuse. Who knows? Because we know, I really don't want to generalize this. People, they're still people, but if you have someone like this, okay, who is interested in kids in the wrong way, who knows what he did to his own kids? So I really, is it really that far fetched to think that he might have done something to these kids as well? Okay, so it's like, finding out that your partner is a serial murder, or someone who kills people. Okay, so can you really just assume that he never had this fantasy of killing his own kids, his own wife, or his relatives? So of course you're going to have that thought. And it's going to be very difficult because this is someone that you probably love, you probably think highly of. So yeah, this is a very, very tough situation to be in, and I'm really sorry for this OP. But definitely, what I can say is just be strong. Okay, so I think it'll be better, if all of this is over. Maybe it's going to be better to just start anew. If you can go to a new place where you can start afresh, okay, it will be better for your kids, for yourself, because I can assure you, okay, if this comes out, um, I know this is not right, but people are going to be gossiping, and they're going to be whispering behind your back. Okay, so I don't want to say na okay that you should keep this, but okay, we do the right thing, but it's not going to be easy, definitely. Okay, so I think you should be strong, but um, be ready, okay, for what's going to happen in the future. Make sure that you have uh, all the bases covered, because this is a very, very tough situation. That's all I can say about this. I really can't imagine being in her situation. It's very, very hard. Okay, but anyway, let's go ahead and read the next one. Okay, I'm going to be choosing the ones with very, very tough situation, because that way we're going to be reacting to things that are not really that common. But anyway, so this one, another tough one. Okay, the title says, I want to sleep with my boss's wife. Okay, not good. So I always thought that my boss was kind of a dick. He yells at everyone and has little understanding compassion for other people. He's a boomer, so it makes sense, but still not cool. He has a wife who is in her 20s that he's brought to work a couple of times. She's good looking with a nice butt. I catch her eye quite a bit, and I think she's made some sly sexual remarks. Like when talking about a plan for next week, she said we should do it, long pause, look and smirk, your plan. I just witnessed him yell at her today for no good reason and told her to get out after he invited her there. I'm going to try and F her. I will update everyone when and if I accomplish my goal. Edit, holy F. Okay, this has to be the most traction I've ever had on Reddit. Some backstory info. This job has a definite end date, so I'm not really worried about looking for a new one. I have to anyway. She's basically a mail order bride from out of the country. She doesn't care about him, probably. He's a possessive and insecure man, so I really don't care about breaking his heart. He keeps her locked in the house without a car while he's at work and doesn't let her out by herself. I know I'm a scumbag for doing this, but I love to be petty. Edit 2. Thank you for all the comments. Those that wanted updates, here it is. I don't think I could do it unless she made the moves. Okay, sorry. I won't be making any advancement towards this woman, and I'm going to talk to my therapist about it. Most comments told me that I'm sick, and you're probably right. Thank you for all the feedback and criticism. Edit 3. I used the wrong terms. She's not a mail order bride. They met on the Sugar Daddy website. Hope that changes things. Too long to read. Okay, but anyway, so he's just basically well, summarizing everything. But anyway, okay, so I don't think that you should, do it because cheating is not good. Okay, no matter how disgusting or awful your boss is, even if the wife is giving you the signal, I think it's going to be better if you just leave it alone. If you're not happy with your job, okay, so you should just resign and look for another one. If the wife is not happy, it's her business. Okay, she's a grown woman. It's not like she's a minor or anything that doesn't know what to do. Um, yeah, well, I think if she married him, then she's probably, um, I don't want to say it because it's going to be bad, but okay, but whatever. Let's just say it. Maybe she's a gold digger. Okay. So unless it's true love, because I'm not saying that it's not possible, but if she really got married with this very old man, someone who is, not really the nicest. So what does she see? Okay, obviously he's probably rich because if he's the boss, but yeah, I think you should just let her be. Okay, if she wants to cheat on her husband, then that's on her. But you shouldn't do it. You shouldn't be a party to it because who knows? This person is rich, so he might do something bad to you. So it's going to be better to just make it a clean break. Okay, so better just leave this job if you're not happy with it. If you don't respect your boss because he's an awful person, so it's going to be better if you um, just leave it alone. Just don't do anything that might mess up your life. Just go and get a new job and forget these people. Okay, I think it's going to be better for you. It's going to be best for everyone else. If you're just going to leave this company and then go get a new job. Okay, so this trigger warning for this. This is going to talk about SA. So if this is something that you're not comfortable with, well, I don't think this is comfortable for anyone. But if this is triggering for you, maybe this is not the best video to watch. But anyway, so let's read this. This is not that long. Okay. So my brother said my SA is actually worse for him. As a teenager, I was repeatedly SA'd by my mom's boyfriend. It took me a while to finally come out about the abuse I was facing, and was probably one of the hardest things I've ever done. My mom was incredibly comforting, instantly believed me, and broke up with him right away, which I am forever grateful for, as I know some mothers don't react the same way. However, when my older brother asked me why they broke up, all I felt comfortable saying was, Mom's boyfriend did something really terrible things to me and I had to tell her. He proceeded to yell at me that I ruined the family until he yelled back, he R-worded me. What did you expect me to do? My brother then said, well, I don't know what you expected. Men love sex. And this is worse for me because you have made me lose the only father figure I've ever had. I feel so disgusted and I don't know if I can ever forgive my brother for this. No, why should you forgive your brother? So yes, your brother is a piece of shit for saying that thing to you. Oh my god, so Basically, your mother's boyfriend R-worded you, and all he can say is that he's the one more abused, or he feels really sad because he lost the only father figure he has. So how selfish can you get? Like, oh my god, I'm really at a loss of words. I really don't know what to say. Oh my god. Like, if this was my brother, okay, cut off. I'm going to slap him, beat him up, and then going to never think of him again. He's dead to me. Like, I don't know what made him say those things. Maybe he just feels that the world revolves around him, that he's the only people or the only person important enough in this world that everyone will just have to accommodate him. But oh my god, imagine saying that to your own sister who was just abused. Okay, thinking of your own pain, thinking that your pain is greater than hers after that she suffered something so life altering, something that she would carry for the rest of her life. Oh my god, this is so disgusting. Yeah, so I think your brother is stupid. He's worse than an animal. Okay, so he's actually the same league as your mother's boyfriend. But what I'm really concerned about is you said that your mother just broke up with your boyfriend with her boyfriend. So you didn't file a case. Maybe I'm actually asking if there's going to be an update for this, because if this was me and someone R-worded me, I'm not going to just let it be, and I'm going to do something about it. It's not, he's not going to have a pleasant life. Okay, definitely he's not going to have a happy ending for the perpetrator. So he's going to be, you know, placed in jail, and hopefully he experiences the same thing that I experienced. Okay, but anyway, so I'm just glad that your mother is at least a decent human being. When she realized that her boyfriend was doing those things to you, at least um, well, she did half of the right thing, because in my opinion, if you really are concerned, you should be giving your daughter some justice. But maybe I really don't know. Maybe it was your decision not to press charges against your mother's boyfriend. But if I were you, I would be filing a case. Okay, but anyway, so let's read. I'm sorry. uh okay, this is I told you that I'm going to be choosing and picking the stories that are very, very hard. Okay. Fiancé confessed that he is worried that he may be inbred. Okay, nothing to laugh about that, but I'm just, uncomfortable with that. But let's read. Okay. Throwaway account for obvious reasons. I, 30 female, have been with my fiancé, 28 male, for 5 years. Quick summary of his family background. His parents went through a bad divorce. Both are heavy alcoholics and addicts. Mom is homeless and dad has narcissistic and abusive tendencies. He has an older brother that he's very close with. Over the years, my fiancé has mentioned several times that he and his dad have literally nothing in common. Looks, interests, traits, habits, etc. I have also picked up on this. I didn't really think much of it until the one and only time my fiancé was blackout drunk about a year ago and revealed that his biggest fear is that his uncle, mom's biological brother, may be his real dad. Okay. I gently asked him to elaborate. He didn't say too much but confessed that his mom and uncle always had a weirdly close relationship, and that there were rumors about something happened between them when they were young. I tried not to outwardly react but felt extremely shocked and sick to my stomach. I've never met his uncle, but I've seen pictures and they look so much alike, and apparently have many similar personalities, traits, and qualities. His mom and her brother do not look alike at all. Since that night, I never brought up the topic, and I don't think he remembers telling me. I've tried to just push it out of my mind and dismiss it all as drunk talk. I keep telling myself that it's normal for an uncle and nephew to look alike, but my gut is sending off alarm bells. These alarms are getting more and more intense as our relationship gets more serious and we start planning our wedding and talking about having kids. Also, my fiance has no physical abnormalities or deformities that would indicate being inbred. I know this isn't required for it to be true, but just thought it's important to mention. He's very smart and well functioning for the most part. He has ADHD, dysgraphia, dyslexia, and severe depression. The depression is part of the reason why I'm afraid to bring this up to him. I don't want to make him feel more worse, especially since it might not be true. I understand that this may be beyond Reddit's pay grade, but I really don't want to reveal this to anyone in real life, including a therapist. I just can't bring myself to say it out loud, even to myself. I need any words of advice or support. I have no idea what to do and what to think, and it's eating away at me. Okay. Okay, this is a very, very, very sensitive topic. My gosh. Okay. But anyway, I think you should just be supportive to your fiance. So, what can you do? There's nothing really to be do at this point, you. So, if it's true that his mother and his uncle are his parents. I'm sorry for laughing. It's not a laughing matter, but it's just making me so uncomfortable. But anyway, if that's the case, then I think it's better to just leave it alone because well, technically, I think you're not related to your fiance, so it's not like you're going to be doing something incestuous again. Okay, so just be supportive. I think it's better to just not mention this to your boyfriend because it might set him off since you said that he has depression. So I think this is something that you should just keep to yourself as much as you can. And then if your fiance raises this again in the future, then that's the time that you talk about it. Although I don't really know what is there to talk about. Aside from getting help for your mother-in-law and your father-in-law, since they're both addicts or at least they're not well mentally. Okay, well, yeah. Okay, so what can you do? It's not something that you really can do anything about because what happened already happened. So I think you can just be a supportive partner to your fiance, and hopefully, okay, if you have kids in the future or if you already have kids, at least you should be, educating them, making them understand that having this kind of relationship with your own relatives, your blood relatives, is not good. Okay, so you shouldn't do this. This is so awkward, but yeah. Okay, basically that's all you can do. Okay, so hopefully nothing happens, nothing bad happens to you and your children, your future children, and that your husband will be a good father, a good husband to you, and everything will go well. That's all we can hope for at this time. Okay, let's see. Okay, so let's see. This is titled I'm crying because my husband got wings without me. What the F is wrong with me? Okay, I'm not sure what this means, but let's see. No, I'm not pregnant before you ask. Honestly, I think it's more adding on than the damn wings. Randomly, he texted me a photo of him eating wings. Oh my god, I thought this was wind beneath your wings that he got freedom. I thought it was just, um, a poetic way of saying that he got freedom without you. But then, okay, it turns out that this is just an issue with your husband eating chicken wings without you. But anyway, okay. So he randomly texted me a photo of him eating wings, which I replied, I asked you for months now if we can get wings, which you say you're not a big fan of anymore, and now you got wings? Husband, well, you ordered Domino wings 6 months ago. Me, no, I ordered boneless for our nephew because he doesn't like pizza. I hated Domino wings forever. Husband, I just treated myself because it was BOGO. I mean, I can get some if you want. It's not that big of a deal to you. Yes, because I want wings that are sitting in your locker at work for 4 hours. Sounds yummy. To which I just snapped. I bought up. I have been asking for months for effing good wings. God damn it, it's as dumb as it sounds. I deserve yummy wings too, right? To which it never gets done. I ask for more time with him. It's like pulling teeth. It's not something he chews and enjoys. I bought up I brought up how I asked for $5 for Timu months ago, stay-at-home mom, to buy these prints to decorate our house, and he said it's a waste of money using that slave labor. Okay, didn't bring it up again. Guess who just bought himself effing $30 worth of S shit for his new D&D, Dungeons and Dragons Club? Okay, he just joined that takes up 5 hours on the weekend when that's literally the only time we have as a family. Those 2 days, and I've been telling him I feel lonely. I'm overwhelmed and I effing want more time and things to go back to how they were when we used to hang out and have activities to do together. Now at night, we watch a show together. A show he chooses. That's when he's done watching everything. Everyone is done watching because we can't watch it without. And that's supposed to be enough, I guess. But I just don't know. I missed the connection. I'm so tired. Maybe it was stupid to argue over the wings, but I'm sure tired of being ignored. Okay, so it turns out that it's deeper. Something deeper than just, the husband eating chicken wings on his own. So I thought it was just, something so shallow like that, but it turns out that there's something deeper to this, okay? Well, yes, I feel her. It looks like the husband doesn't really care about her. He's very selfish. Maybe he's the sort of person that thinks that since he's the one earning money, he's the one working, and she's a stay-at-home mom. She's like not, she doesn't really have the freedom to buy whatever she wants. He's like controlling her through money, and that's too bad. So that's why I really don't agree with people not working, or if you have a relationship and you're just going to allow your partner to work and then you're just staying at home. It's good if this your partner is very generous, that he allows you to buy things that you like. If you're being allowed to buy whatever you want to buy, or at least if you enjoy something, that at least they can just share that enjoyment with you, because as you said, whenever you watch TV together, your shows together, he only watches the things that he likes, and then he doesn't want to watch the shows that you like. Okay, I think there should be compromise in everything. So, if you are willing to share in his passion, then he should also do the same for you. Because many people think that being a housewife is very easy. It's not. If you have children, okay, so you don't know how hard it is to take care of kids. And have you also tried doing the laundry, cooking, washing dishes, cleaning the house? So it's a full-time job. So good for him that he works maybe in a 9 to 5 job, when after 5 p.m. He can do whatever the hell that he wants. But if you're a housewife, you have the burden of be making it a full-time job, because even if it's after 5 p.m., you cannot just click it up and you're no longer a housewife, that you can just do whatever you want. So yeah, I think the husband is really being unfair to the wife. So she should also have freedom to spend the money that he earns, because she's doing doing things for the house. It's not like she's just lounging around doing nothing. Okay, so definitely it hurts her, because he's making her feel that she's not that important, that should just be understanding because he's working. um she should just bend over backwards whenever he wants something, or whatever he wants to do something. I think it's really unfair. So I really get the reason why she's very very upset. It's not just because of the chicken wings, because I think she thinks she's being taken for granted. I think that's a term. Okay, so what I would suggest, I would advise her to do is to have a good talk with her husband. Tell her that she's not happy with the situation and they should go from there. But I would really, 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 really want her to consider going back to work. Okay, maybe you can put your kids on daycare or get a babysitter because obviously your husband is not being very fair to you by not giving you um, money to spend in the things that you enjoy. Okay, so since I think it's both your decision to for you to just stay at home while he works, okay, because you have to take care of the kids. If that's the case, then it's not really good that he's abusing you in this way, giving you financial abuse. You should really be given enough a budget at least to do the things that you like or buy the things that you want. Okay, so that's it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed listening to me rant and rave about this off my chest post. I really enjoy myself even though some of these topics are very, very, very sensitive and some are very triggering. But yeah, I really like giving my 2 cents on these topics because I get my thoughts across and what my values are, and also it's nice to try something new every once in a while, because I really like trying to keep this channel not like the other American Girl Doll channel. So even though it's American Girl Dolls, I do have a serious side to me, or at least serious in my opinion, that I like to express every now and then. So stay tuned for more videos to come. So there will be more videos where I will be posting American Girl Doll horror stories, and I am also going to be posting other things, maybe some podcasts or I don't know. Okay, so maybe just reactions on things that are American Girl or maybe something else, but still something to do with American Girl. Okay, so that's all. Thank you so much for watching. Stay fabulous and God bless. Bye bye.